Hey guys, the world of Street Outlaws has never been short on surprises. But whenever Justin Swanstrom hints at a major change, the entire no prep and no time community pays close attention. Known for his unapologetic driving style, aggressive builds, and willingness to try new things even when the rest of the field stays conservative, Swanstrom has built a reputation as a racer who is always looking for the next performance edge. Recently, Justin dropped a teaser on social media that has everyone talking. A photo of a fresh Noonan 49 intake manifold, configured in a way that clearly opens the door to several possible power adder combinations. While he didn't spell out exactly what's coming next, the clues point toward a significant new direction for one of his cars. Most likely Moneybag, the no-time 275 tire machine that he has already said will undergo major changes. If you follow Justin Swanstrom, you know he keeps multiple cars in rotation, each serving a different purpose in racing. Traditionally, most of his builds have leaned heavily on the Noonan 49 platform paired with a screw blower, a combination known for durability, smooth power delivery, and massive horsepower potential. The screw-blown setup has essentially been the foundation of Swanstrom's most successful runs, and it's no secret he prefers the characteristics of a screw compared to anything centrifugal. After trying a ProCharger a few years back, around 2022, he ditched it due to reliability issues and what he felt was inferior performance. The ProCharger combination blew up all the time, as he has openly said, leading him to return to the screw blower world where he was more confident and more competitive. But this new intake manifold he posted changes everything. Designed to accommodate turbos, a ProCharger, or the emerging Hart's Charger centrifugal setup, it suggests that Swanstrom is exploring options far beyond the screw-blown setups he's relied on. While Justin has hinted at big changes for two cars, Moneybag and Prenup, the strongest evidence points toward Moneybag receiving this new combination. Moneybag is his dedicated no-time 275 tire car, and the 275 arena thrives on innovation. With limited public data and the constant pursuit of incremental advantage, no-time racers often mix and match power adders in ways that wouldn't make sense in class racing. Swanstrom has also emphasized major work being done on Moneybag. Pair that with a flexible new intake, and the probability rises. Moneybag appears poised to receive a dramatically different power adder than what Justin has run in the past. But what kind? The Noonan intake he posted would work with centrifugal superchargers. That raises two immediate possibilities. 1. ProCharger, unlikely. By Justin's own admission, he and the ProCharger combination didn't get along. Not only was it fragile in his experience, but it also didn't perform to his expectations compared to the screw blower he switched to afterward. Given how strongly he has spoken about that period, a return to ProCharger seems improbable. 2. Hart's Charger, possible. The Hart's Charger is the hot new centrifugal option that has been getting attention across the racing world. Early reports suggest it makes more power than a ProCharger, and racers have seen promising numbers. Whether it can match the durability of a screw is still a question, but interest is growing. While the screw blower still makes significantly more horsepower when used with unlimited overdrive, especially in series that allow 125%, 130%, or even higher, centrifugal superchargers do have certain tuning advantages. In no-time 275 racing, controlling power early in the run is often more useful than having the largest possible peak horsepower number. A screw blower can be too aggressive, especially on a small tire. That early hit of torque can make it extremely challenging to manage the first 60 feet. A centrifugal, by contrast, builds power in a more gradual curve. That can be exactly what a car on a 275 radial needs. Recent performances support this idea. Manny Bujinga just ran a staggering 3.44 on a 275 tire with a ProCharger, a blistering number and one of the clearest indicators yet that centrifugal combinations are fully capable of competing at the top of the 275 world. If Justin is eyeing a similar path, the Hart's Charger becomes a very real contender. Then there's the option that many fans believe might be the most likely: twin turbos. While turbos haven't been allowed to show their full potential on radials under unlimited rules yet, they've proven themselves dominant on big tires. In both the 1/8 mile and 1/4 mile, top-level twin-turbo cars currently hold the upper hand in outright speed potential. Turbos are also very tunable, a key factor in no-time racing. Justin's recent activity only strengthens this theory. He is currently testing Rachel Bailey's twin-turbo Camaro, which opens the door to the idea that he may be gathering data, learning the combination, and preparing to integrate that knowledge into his own program. Turbos offer several strategic advantages for a small tire no-time build. Extremely scalable horsepower. Smooth, tunable power curve. Ability to manage torque early in the run. Proven top-end speed. In a world where the first 330 feet can decide the race, the flexibility of a turbo setup could be a major advantage. And with the Noonan 49 platform being well suited for turbocharging, it might be the most logical fit. The elephant in the room is the screw blower. Justin loves screws. He wins with screws. The screw is arguably the greatest racing power adder ever engineered when rules allow large overdrive. So why not put another screw combo on Moneybag? The answer is simple. On a 275 radial in a no-time environment, the screw likely makes too much early power. Whereas a screw is perfect for big tire or no-prep racing, where traction is uncertain and a massive torque hit can keep the car planted. Radial racing rewards smooth, controlled curve shapes. A screw at unlimited overdrive can be brutal, violent, and unpredictable early in the run. That's the opposite of what a 275 program usually wants. So even though the screw would make the most total horsepower, it may not be the best tool for the job. Based on all available clues, here's the ranking of likelihood. 1. Twin turbos, most likely. Matches the intake. Matches current testing with Rachel Bailey's car. High tunability. Strong top-end power. Proven on Noonan 49 platforms. 2. Hart's charger. Possible. New, powerful centrifugal. Smooth power delivery suited for 275. Good compromise between power and traction. 3. Pro charger. Unlikely. Justin's past experience was negative. Reliability issues. Less power than the screw or Hart setups. 4. Screw blower, very unlikely. Too much early power for 275. Doesn't fit the new intake teaser. Everything points toward Justin stepping out of his comfort zone and trying something new for Moneybag. Something that gives him more control, more flexibility, and more potential to dominate 275 no-time competition. Justin mentioned that he would be testing today, and specifically testing Rachel Bailey's twin-turbo Camaro. That is probably no coincidence. Testing a turbo setup while simultaneously posting a turbo-capable Noonan intake is a strong sign that he may be gathering data before committing. Regardless of which combination he ultimately chooses, one thing is certain. Justin Swanstrom isn't staying stagnant. He is pushing forward, trying new things, and keeping the Street Outlaws community guessing. Just the way he likes it. And whatever he bolts onto Moneybag next, you can bet it will shake up the 275 world. As always, the only guarantee in Swanstrom's camp is that more surprises are coming. Another factor worth considering is the evolution of no-time racing itself. Over the past few years, the class has become significantly faster, more technical, and far more competitive. What used to be a field dominated by nitrous cars and small cubic-inch combinations has transformed into a battleground of high-horsepower power adders, state-of-the-art traction control strategies, and tuning technology that rivals what you'd see in professional drag racing. With racers consistently pushing deeper into the 3.40s and even flirting with 3.30s on a 275 tire, the margin for error has shrunk dramatically. If Justin wants to stay ahead of the curve, experimenting with different power combinations isn't just an option, it's a necessity. Part of Swanstrom's success over the years has come from his ability to adapt quickly. While some racers stick with one combination for a decade, Justin has never been afraid to tear apart a perfectly functioning setup if he thinks something better might be possible. That mindset is exactly why he was one of the early adopters of the screw blower in classes where many still preferred route-style superchargers or turbo setups. His willingness to change directions has put him in position to win on several different platforms, which is why the racing community knows better than to discount his latest move, no matter how unconventional it might seem. There's also the marketing aspect, which plays a larger role in modern racing than most fans realize. Justin has built a massive following through social media, YouTube, and live streams, giving him one of the most engaged fan bases in the racing world. Switching to a new power adder, whether it's turbos or a Hart's charger, instantly generates buzz, content opportunities, and a wave of speculation that keeps people talking. From a branding standpoint, debuting a new combination on Moneybag gives him fresh storylines, new rivalries, and more excitement leading into the upcoming racing season. In today's landscape, that visibility is almost as valuable as the performance gains. Another detail that shouldn't be overlooked is the tuning talent behind the Swanstrom camp. With his father, Big Country, heavily involved in the mechanical and strategic aspects of the operation, and with a network of experienced tuners always available to consult, Justin has access to a wealth of knowledge. Transitioning to a turbo setup or a new centrifugal won't be without challenges, but he has the resources and manpower to make the learning curve manageable. In fact, the Swanstrom team's ability to quickly adapt to new rules, new parts, and new strategies is one of the biggest reasons they've stayed competitive despite constant changes in the sport. If the final decision turns out to be a turbo combination, it may also open new opportunities for collaboration. Many turbo racers are eager to compare notes, especially when someone with a following as large as Justin's joins the mix. Justin working alongside racers like Manny Bejoinder or some of the top radial guys could lead to shared data, new tuning insights, and a faster path to dialing in the setup. In no-time racing, information is everything, and the ability to gather data quickly can be the difference between running mid-pack and being a frontrunner from day one. At the same time, a move to a Hart's charger setup could signal that Swanstrom is preparing for the next wave of centrifugal development. Centrifugal technology has been evolving rapidly, with manufacturers constantly pushing the envelope on efficiency, boost curves, and overall reliability. If the Hart's unit continues gaining traction and proves itself across multiple platforms, Justin may end up ahead of the pack by adopting it early. He's done this before. His early screw blower switch turned into a major advantage, and it's possible he sees history repeating itself with the next generation of centrifugal superchargers. What makes this entire development even more intriguing is the timing. Justin didn't post the new intake photo in the off-season or after a lull in racing. He posted it right as testing is underway and just as Moneybag is rumored to be returning to action. This suggests that whatever combination he chooses is not months away. It could be weeks or even days before we see concrete results on the track. In true Swanstrom fashion, he may be teasing just enough to keep fans guessing while he finalizes the last pieces behind the scenes. And once the new setup hits the track, history indicates he'll waste no time pushing it to its limits. Ultimately, whether Justin chooses turbos, a Hart's charger, or another surprise altogether, one thing is certain. The no-time 275 world is about to get a major shakeup. Few racers can stir excitement and speculation the way Swanstrom does, and even fewer are willing to risk their comfort zone for the possibility of greater performance. That willingness to innovate is exactly what keeps him relevant, competitive, and impossible to ignore. Whatever combination ends up under Moneybag's hood, fans can be sure it will be loud, fast, and full of the kind of chaos that makes Street Outlaws must-watch entertainment.